What's up, Disney Infiniteers? Welcome to today's video where we talk about patch update number 1 for Disney Dreamlight Valley. Dreamlight Valley saw a big September 15th update patch based on feedback from fans across social media. Now, I love that the developers have not only addressed bugs, but also made a ton of great changes overall. So, let's dive right in to see what changed. First off are the balance changes. They adjusted spawn rates and loot tables for sparkling buried items. This includes increased respawn timer range, reduced minimum and maximum number of sparkling buried items to spawn at any given time per biome, added dream shards to the reward loot table, and each sparkling buried item has a chance to spawn either 1 to 2 night shards or 1 to 2 dream shards. They also adjusted loot tables for feeding critters. They removed flowers from loot tables, and they added dream shards to the loot tables when feeding critters something they like. Previously, it was only possible to get dream shards from feeding critters something they love. And lastly, loot tables for clearing night thorns. They reduce the chance of coal dropping and increase the chance of dream shards dropping. Overall, there are so many dream shards to obtain post-patch. It's a night and day difference in my opinion, especially when you need them for certain quests like this one where you have to obtain 10 of them. Prior to the patch, they were pretty rare. Now, however, especially with a companion who can help you dig, you can get more than ever. I dug up 4 in just a matter of a few minutes just to give you an idea of how great this increase was to obtain dream shards. Next, they went into detail on bug fixes. General fixes include a fix for error number 7, which caused some players to experience an issue with the game sticking on the loading screen if they quit the game while having the well-fed active buff. They fixed an account desync issue that occurred when selecting back to the title screen on the Epic Games Store. They also fixed an issue causing some users to be desynchronized from their profile due to connection latency. Improved online reconnection while playing. Additionally, they improved Founders Pack rewards claiming accuracy, granting missing rewards. They did mention they will continue to monitor this issue and explore further bug fixes as needed. The fixes for user interface and experience include increased text font size on the Switch, and increased menu loading speed. For stability fixes, they reduced crash frequency on the Switch. Additional optimization will also come in future updates. Quest fixes include fixing an issue with quest items not appearing in Scrooge McDuck's store. If you experience this bug, this item will not spawn in Scrooge McDuck's store, but will spawn in a random unlocked location outside the village as a backup. They also fixed an issue with Wally's The Shy Little Robot quest involving a fire extinguisher that was not working correctly. If you did have this bug, you can find a fire extinguisher waiting for you inside Scrooge McDuck's store. They fixed an issue with a quest item from Donald Duck's A House Fit for a Duck quest that spawned an unreachable part of his house. They also fixed an issue with Scrooge McDuck's Grand Reopening quest in which crafting flower pots did not work correctly. They fixed an issue which quest items were stuck in the bottom of the mystical cave on the beach. They also addressed an issue in which completing Goofy's fishing expedition quest did not work correctly if the player's inventory was full. They also fixed an issue in which a memory shard appeared in an unreachable part of Merlin's Dreamlight Library. Now this one I actually experienced, and I was able to retrieve it post-patch as they moved it into a spot where I could get it. I love that they address small bugs like this so quickly. Additionally, they fixed an issue with Elsa's What Home Feels Like quest, in which it was possible to catch a glittering herring too early in the quest. If you experience this bug, you can now catch another glittering herring. The other one will be removed at the end of the quest. Next are customization fixes. Fixing an issue in which chests placed in a player's house may disappear when adding new rooms. They fixed an issue in which players who imported clothing from the avatar designer tool were unable to change clothing or clothing appeared invisible. They fixed an issue in which some rewards from the star path would be available to acquire in areas of the game they were not intended to. They also fixed an issue with Ariel's Seafoam Gown friendship reward, in which it was displayed as invisible. And they fixed an issue in which the player could not cook on the oven and hood gifted by Remy. And lastly, the miscellaneous update includes and adjusted Miguel motif. Overall, this patch made the game experience much better, especially on the Switch like I've been playing on. I've poured many hours into the game post-patch, and I love how fast they not only address some big issues, but also are improving the player experience just weeks after the early access launch. Bravo to the team on the big first patch here. Lastly, they do mention that they are, quote, listening and actively working on resolving additional issues, and I love this kind of transparency of their live service support. So Infiniteers, what do you think of this Dreamlight Valley patch? Have you noticed the changes they provided in the patch? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for all the latest Dreamlight Valley news and content.